Call this intention. The thing that makes AI useful in your practice is the same thing that makes it dangerous if you're not paying attention. The output is good enough. Not perfect, good enough. And good enough is exactly the quality level where you stop reading carefully, where a draft goes out not quite in your voice, where AI's habit of smoothing everything over lands in a client's inbox as your words. Let me be precise about why good enough is the risk, not bad output. The problem was never that AI writes badly. The problem is that it consistently clears a low bar. It is grammatical, organized, plausible. And here is the trap. When something reads fluently, your brain relaxes its scrutiny. A sentence that flows feels like a sentence that is right. Those are not the same thing. Good enough is the threshold where errors survive, because they are wearing a fluent disguise. Your job is to stay alert at exactly that threshold. So here is the one discipline, the spine of this entire module. AI drafts and sorts. A human approves before anything reaches the client or the public. I want to be clear about the register of that. It is not a suggestion. It is not best practice you adopt when convenient. It is the rule for the entire operations layer. AI gets speed and volume, the machine's strengths. You get the line, nothing crosses to a client without a human reading it first. No exceptions. You own every word that goes out under your name. Now, let's make approval specific, because a vague rule is a rule nobody follows. Approval means you read it, not skim, read. And you check 3 things every time. Voice. Does this sound like me with my cadence and my directness? Substance. Does it do the right thing? Is the framing accurate? Is this a commitment I intend to make? And the recipient read. Would anything here sound off to the specific person receiving it? All 3 pass, or it does not go out. It takes about 2 minutes. It is not optional. Picture this in practice. Say you asked AI to draft a follow-up to a prospective client after a discovery call. The draft comes back. Warm opening, clear summary, clean next step. Then somewhere in the middle it says, I truly believe coaching can make a real difference for you. You would never write that. The sentiment might be real, but the phrasing is performed. It signals effort instead of expressing it. It sounds like a coach without sounding like you. So you edit it out. That edit, 2 minutes, full attention, is what approval means. Not a signature at the bottom, not a quick scroll. It is the line between using AI and being used by it. Here's how to make check it specific instead of a hopeful intention. At Tandem, we keep a written catalog of AI tells, the patterns that mark a draft as machine-generated. Not because AI is bad at its job, but because it optimizes for coherence and a smooth, positive tone, which is not always what a message needs. The catalog has categories, filler phrases, validation language, hedge constructions, symmetrical structures no human writes naturally. Before anything goes out, someone checks against it. You do not need our exact catalog. You need your own short version, kept where you will actually consult it, and let it grow as you learn what your tools produce. Before we close, do something specific. Think of the last real thing you sent a client, a follow-up after a session, a resource you recommended, the actual thing, not a hypothetical. Now ask, if AI had drafted that message, what 2 or 3 things would you check before it went out? Not in general. For that message, to that client, at that moment in their work with you. Write those down. That list is the start of your approval discipline, and it should be personal. No two coaches will have the same list, and that is exactly the point. One last thing, and then this module is done. How you choose the tools in the first place. Choose by category. What does this tool actually do? Drafting, scheduling, transcription. And choose by your own judgment of the output. Does a drafting tool get close enough to your voice that editing is fast? Do not choose by what is trending in a productivity newsletter. What matters is whether the tool fits your practice and your standards. No external authority decides what is good enough for your clients. Your criteria are your criteria.